Hi, welcome to the walkthrough video of the QuickBooks extension for Zoho CRM. This powerful integration allows seamless record synchronization between your Zoho CRM and QuickBooks. With this extension, you can effortlessly manage your contacts, invoices, purchase orders, and more across both platforms. In this video, we'll take you through the configuration, mapping, and sync process to help you get the most out of this integration. First, log into your Zoho CRM account. Navigate to the Marketplace section from the top side menu. Search for a QuickBooks extension for Zoho CRM. Here, you can get a free trial of 10 days, or you can buy the extension on a monthly or yearly basis by navigating to the pricing section. Now, start by installing the QuickBooks extension for Zoho CRM from the Zoho Marketplace. Follow the on-screen instructions and click on Install. Once installed, head over to the modules and search for QuickBooks. Click on it. You'll see a Connect button under the QuickBooks and Zoho CRM section. Click on the Connect button under the Zoho CRM section. You'll now see the terms and conditions. Review and click Accept to allow access to your Zoho CRM data. Great! Your Zoho CRM is now connected to QuickBooks extensions. Then click on the Connect button under the QuickBooks section. If you don't have a QuickBooks company yet, click No and create one in QuickBooks first. If you already have a company, click Yes and sign in using your QuickBooks credentials. Once logged in, click Connect. Now your QuickBooks account has been connected to the QuickBooks extension. Let's start with the Settings section. Here, you can configure how your records are synchronized between Zoho CRM and QuickBooks. This page offers several options to fine-tune your integration. Under Sync Direction, choose the primary sync flow for your records. You have three options: Zoho CRM to QuickBooks, QuickBooks to Zoho CRM, or Bidirectional Sync, which updates both platforms with changes made on either side. Next, let's look at module selection. This section lets you choose which Zoho CRM modules you want to sync with QuickBooks. When you select native modules, the extension syncs records across all supported Zoho CRM modules, except for custom modules. You can also filter modules using the All Categories tab. Choose from native modules like Contacts, Invoices, and Products, or browse by categories such as Inventory, Finance, and more. Now, let's look at sync frequency. Here, you can set how often your records are automatically synced from QB to Zoho. By default, records sync every 3 minutes, but if needed, you can change it to every 1 minute or 10 minutes. For conflict resolution, you can choose which platform should have priority if there's a data conflict. If you select Zoho CRM priority, CRM data will override QuickBooks data, and vice versa. That is, Zoho CRM record is considered as the primary source, and the record will be synced based on the Zoho records. If you select QuickBooks Priority, the QB records will be considered the primary source. Then click on Next for the Field Mapping section. This is where you can configure how fields from Zoho CRM are mapped to QuickBooks. First, select the module for which you need to do mapping. You can enable or disable the Create, Update, or Delete options to control how your records sync. By default, Create and Update are turned on, which means any new record or any update you make in Zoho CRM will automatically reflect in QuickBooks, and vice versa. The default mapping is automatically applied. However, you can customize it by editing fields or adding new custom field mappings. The mandatory fields required by QuickBooks for syncing are automatically marked as required fields. If needed, you can also choose additional fields to set as mandatory based on your business requirements. Once your mapping is complete, you can save it as a draft and revisit it later, or reset to the default auto-mapping whenever needed. In the advanced settings, you can configure how duplicates are detected. For example, if you select Email as the duplicate detection field, the system will display a warning whenever a record is created with an email address that already exists. You can also define how the system should handle errors during syncing. For instance, if you choose Skip Record on Error, only the records that encounter an issue are skipped, while the rest continue to sync without interruption. Click on Next. Now let's move on to Historical Sync, which allows you to bulk sync past records between Zoho CRM and QuickBooks. This feature ensures your past data is aligned across both platforms. The way your records sync depends entirely on the sync direction you selected earlier. To begin, select your sync direction. Here, only the sync direction you selected in the configuration will be available. For example, if you chose Zoho to QuickBooks during setup, then historical sync will only allow records to sync from Zoho to QuickBooks, and the reverse direction will be disabled. If you selected bidirectional sync, then both sync directions will be available here as well. Toggle the switch to choose your preferred direction. By default, the All Records tab is selected, showing every record available in your Zoho CRM. If you want to narrow it down, you can apply a date range filter, selecting from options like last 7 days, last 30 days, last 90 days, or choosing a custom range for more control, and then select the module you want to sync. With historical sync, you can sync up to 500 records from any supported module. As you select modules, the system displays all related records in the widget on the right. Once the 500 record limit is reached, you won't be able to select additional modules. Keep in mind that historical sync is a one-time process. Whether you reach the limit or not, you won't be able to perform a second historical sync for those records. Once you've chosen your modules and date range, click Sync to queue the records. From the queue, you can click Start Now to begin syncing, or use Delete to remove a module. You can refresh the queue at any time, or clear records that have already synced successfully. Additionally, this page refreshes automatically every 3 minutes, ensuring that any queued records are synced in the background. Next, let's look at the audit log. This provides a comprehensive record of all your sync activities, ensuring transparency and full traceability. Each entry in the audit log shows the sync direction, the success or failure statuses, and the specific details of each record. You can use the filters to quickly find records based on module. This makes it easier to troubleshoot or review specific syncs. If you encounter any failed syncs, you can use the resync option to reattempt syncing those records directly from the audit page. For troubleshooting, you'll be able to view JSON error messages for any failed records, giving you a clear idea of what went wrong. You can also export and download the audit log for reporting or compliance purposes, ensuring you have all the data you need in one place. Next, let's explore the dashboard, your central hub for tracking all sync activities between Zoho CRM and QuickBooks. This is where you'll monitor your sync status and performance. Here, you can see the total number of records synced, along with the number of successfully synced records and any failed records. This bar graph provides a visual representation of your sync trends over time, helping you quickly spot any issues or changes in sync performance. Use the date range filters to view sync activity over specific periods, making it easier to review past syncs. The Recent Record Syncs section lists the recent 5 syncs, giving you a quick overview of recent activity. You can review these records to ensure everything is synced correctly. And if you need more detailed information, simply click the audit log link to dive deeper into the detailed logs of your sync activities. Then we go for the Reset tab. From here, you can reauthorize Zoho CRM in case of technical issues by clicking on the Reauthorize tab corresponding to the Zoho CRM section. Also, you can reauthorize or connect to a different QB account by clicking on the Reauthorize tab corresponding to the QB section. You can also reset both connections by clicking on the Reset tab. Once you reset, all the synced activities and the saved configuration will be deleted. If you need any assistance with configuration or record sync, then navigate to the Support tab. You can send feedback or get help directly by going to the Support page. Click on Doc for in-depth documentation and tutorial videos. And this is a complete walkthrough of the QuickBooks extension for Zoho CRM. With easy configuration, real-time syncing, and detailed logs, this integration allows you to manage your customer and financial data effortlessly. We hope this video helps you get the most out of this powerful tool. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to support@zohopes@smackcoders.com. Thanks for watching.